Hi, guys. I'm doing this because I want to be part of your lives, but I'm not so much a phone person. I'm really not much of a talking person. I write. So I've written all this down, and that's why my eyes are moving back and forth, which at 81 is a feat in itself. Over the years, I've done every stupid thing a human can do, and I've survived to do them over again, and some of them over and over again. God's taking care of me and will, but for right now and for the foreseeable future, He'll be taking care of me on the West Coast, which means instead of us talking over a morning cup of coffee, I need to connect this way. I thought I'd just talk about various things as they occur to me. There won't be any reason or rhyme to the topic order, but that's okay. There's never any rhyme or reason, what we're aware of anyway, to the order of our lives. I want to start with some observations about what I believe is the foundation upon which we build our lives. That's in one word. That's love. Believe it or not, a song is going through my head. What is love? 5 feet of heaven in a ponytail. Big in the 50s, but nonsense. Another goes through my head. If I speak in tongues of men and angels, but have not love, I'm a noisy gong or a clanging cymbal. And if I have prophetic powers and understanding, all mysteries and all knowledge, and if I have of all faith, so as to remove mountains, but have not love, I am nothing. If I give away all I have, and if I deliver up my body to be burned, but have not love, I gain nothing. True, but it doesn't say what love is. We like to think that love is a feeling, a connection. I used to describe it as the connection of 1,000 threads, each tying together a different part of who we are to who we love, soul to soul, being to being. But threads are slender, delicate, brittle, breakable. They can disappear one at a time or with a single swath quickly or over a long time, and they are replaced by generally resentment, fear, diverted attentions. So the poetic doesn't seem to describe it. Commitment. If we're going to make it over a long haul, if we're going to build something lasting in a world that wants to break us, then commitment is certainly a big part of it. So let's take a look at commitment. Let's say I'm committed to building a house. The first thing about this commitment is the vision of the end, a house finished and inhabited, that it really is a house and is housing someone. So whatever comes before is there to support the end game, all the materials, the work that's needed to put them all together, overcoming all the problems that might arise, missing materials, damaged or bad materials, injured or lazy or untrained workmen, bad weather. Every impediment to accomplishing the goal is overcome. Commitment envisions energy, creativity, purpose, and doggedness, getting it done no matter what. It's D-Day, Iwo Jima, Bastogne, Weight Watchers. But it doesn't seem to encompass the idea of raising a child or nurturing a marriage or being a good friend. If when we think of love, those are the things we think about. But when our child screams, he hates us, or she throws her doll at us and locks herself in a room, it feels like D-Day. And figuring out what to do feels like getting off Omaha Beach. Commitment's a defined part of it. Otherwise, we just throw up our hands and leave them to the devil, who's more than happy to accept them. What then accompanies commitment? That's something that turns those kinds of confrontations into times when love is present, as well as determination. What I found is when we're looking at the rebellious face, or when we're looking at those eyes filled with resentment, we realize in our heart of hearts that we truly cherish the other person, that whatever that person's going through, as well as their future, their hurt, their desires, are astronomically important to me, even if they've hurt me deeply. I was to understand, and if it's within my power, I want to help. That doesn't mean I bend basic principles. If you're a child and my responsibility is to share your physical, emotional, and spiritual growth and safety, I won't abdicate that truth just to make things easier. But I will try to understand what's driving you to make those bad choices, in the hope that I can help you achieve what you're looking for by making good choices. If there have been failures on my part, then I address those failures, like building the house. If the material isn't arriving on time because I'm not ordering it on time, then I change. But I don't change by ordering substandard materials that I can get quicker. Same when my mate hurts me. Perhaps it's me providing substandard materials. Cherishing the other person forces us to look at ourselves, but beyond our own personal hurt, even beyond our own personal desires, and commitment forces us to change, forces us to look at our pride in the eye and decide if it's standing between us and real fulfillment. Are there things that can stop the project dead in its tracks? Yes, something catastrophic, sometimes earth-shattering, sometimes that makes the project no longer viable. Death, nuclear attack, the law, a chocolate cake. I haven't loved perfectly, and in my 81 years, I've failed just about everyone I've been close to. I regret my failures deeply, but the goal is still out there. Love is patient and kind. Love does not envy or boast. It's not arrogant or rude. It does not insist on its own way. It's not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice in wrongdoing, but rejoices with truth. Love bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. I love you guys. God bless you, and talk to you again. Bye-bye.